Okay, I'm back. I don't know what just happened. My Facebook just decided that whatever I was doing was not good enough, so it just quit. It quit going, and I had everything. I was sharing it to all these pages, and it was like going, and then it just decided not to go. So, hi Nikki, thanks for sticking around. Oh, thanks for being here. I don't know what it is about today, but I was like this close to just not doing this live stream today. I thought about canceling it several times and just being like, you know what, maybe let's just take a break for a week and come back next week. But changed my mind and decided that this is probably good for the soul to play some music for people and play some songs for myself, for you guys, and of course, by all means, we need a cocktail today. So let's be real about that. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I have one more like technical thing that I have to do, and then we can proceed with this fantastic day. So today I'm going to be doing Beer-ritas for my cocktail because I was just like, whatever the vibe was today, I was just like, you know what I need is a beer. And so I didn't want to just open a beer for my cocktail because that's just not that creative. But you know what I can do is I can get fancy with it and I can make a Beer-rita. So hold on. Here we go. All right, cool. So I'm going to start off with this little beverage. I just really wish I could share this to my actual page. Oh, hi, Marcy. Thanks for coming back. I was having some technical difficulties. But today I'm going to make Beer-ritas because they sound refreshing. It's hot out and it's summertime and it just seems like the right thing to do. So usually I have a recipe for these cocktails and usually I kind of have a plan of what I'm doing. And today I'm just going to make it up. I just have the ingredients. I'm just going to pour them in a glass. I'm going to drink them and that's going to be what happens. But if anybody is logged in and wants to help me out, you know what would be really helpful right now would be to share this video on your page or on any groups that you're in. So like Nikki, if you want to share this on Ask Heber or Ask Midway, that'd be super cool of you. John Nielsen's on. Cheers. Good to see you. Everything. This is just, none of this is working today. It's fine. We're just going to drink drinks and call it good. Step one. What's step one? I think I'm going to put ice in the glass. I think that's what I'm going to do first. So I have a cup. Oh, no, wait. That's not step one. Oh, my God, this day. Step one, I am going to dress the glass. I'm going to put salt on the rim for this bad boy. So I'm going to take a lime that I cut into a wedge, and I'm going to put this around the rim, and I'm going to dip it on this plate of salt that I prepared ahead of time. At least my cocktail's ready. Like, what does that say about my priorities? Is that I have everything ready for my cocktail, but all of my technical issues on my computer are just not working today. So there's that. All right, step one, salt. Step two, ice. Put some ice in this glass, top it off so it's nice and chilly. All right, and then step three, I'm gonna put a shot of tequila in my cup of ice, of my salted cup of ice right there. I'm going to fill this shot glass all the way to the top because let's be real. All right, I got tequila. And then the next step is some lime. Whatever part makes it the Rita part is we're going to do lime something. So I found this Bacardi margarita mix at the grocery store today, and I figure, you know what, that seems exactly perfect for what I need. So, but I don't need that much, so maybe I'm gonna have a couple more of these after this show is over. But I think I'm just gonna take a couple scoops of the concentrate stuff and just stick it in my glass. That seems good, right? I don't know. There's no recipe for this. We're just making it up. And I'm just going to leave it there so it can melt for the rest of the hour. That's good, right? So I've got tequila. I've got the concentrate there. And then I've got beer. So the third step is beer. And while I was at the grocery store, I was trying to decide what beer I was going to use. Usually, you're going to use a Mexican lager for this Beer-rita situation. Makes sense, right? And the only two that they had at the store was Modelo and Corona. Usually I would probably pick a Tecate, which is my favorite. And I also like to call them tea cakes because it makes my Spanish-speaking friends mad, and so I just like to call them tea-cates. But they didn't have any tea-cates at the store, and I couldn't bring myself to buy Coronas right now. I know it's not their fault, but let's be real. I just couldn't do it. So I went with Modelo's. So here we are. We're going to top it off with some beer and hope it doesn't foam up too much. All right, and since that stuff's concentrate, I'm going to give it a good stir because it's going to need it. I read one thing I did do a little research to be like, what kind of fancy things can I do for putting beer in a cup with sugar? And someone had like a shaker, you put it all in a shaker, but I thought putting beer in a shaker and then shaking it up would just be one of the most embarrassing things I could do on camera because I feel like it would just explode everywhere. And then we'd have a sticky mess and adding to the difficulties of the day. So let's just skip that step and we're just going to stir it. All right, cool. I'm going to give it, you know what, because I have this lime here, I'm going to give it a squeeze of lime too because I can. That seems nice, right? Stir it up a little again. All right, a Beer-rita. How's that for a Friday? Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Ooh, that's going to be good. Yeah, I'm going to be making these regularly this summer. I think this is probably one of my favorite things I've made on the show so far. Okay, cool. Thanks for being here. So this week, I've been having some technical difficulties. I had this little fancy thing set up where it was like, the show will be starting, and then I turned it off and Facebook shut me down. So this is take 2 of today. Instagram, thanks for hanging in there with me while I fix that. The comments aren't working again, of course, because Facebook hates me. But please leave the comments because today I'm giving a t-shirt away for the Instagram folks who can't see it. There it is. I have a t-shirt with my logo on it. And what I'm going to do is basically go through the comments at the end of the show, reply to everything because that's my favorite thing to do. And I'm going to kind of pick randomly. And I think I'll probably just write all the names down, put it in a hat and draw one out, and then pick somebody to win a t-shirt. So if you are excited about winning a t-shirt, maybe put some emojis or something. I don't know, because I will, we'll grab one for you. And just kind of spice it up a little bit and give something away for the day. So that being said, I think I've stalled enough. I think I've created enough chaos for one afternoon. I think I'm going to just jump right into a song because that's the point, really. The cocktail is just to kill time, so, I'm not going to lie to you. That's what that's for. So I've been kind of mixing it up. Last week I did a bunch of new songs with my friend Annette. The week before I did new songs. The week before that I did my EP. So this week I've got kind of songs from both. So this song is called Pretend. Oh, let's try that again. Mama always told me, play hard to get. Keep your cards right close to your chest. Always keep them guessing, never let them win. What can I say? Mama knows best. So I did just what she said. Breaking hearts left and right with no regrets. Till one day I knew my act was through, yeah. Baby, that's the day that I met you. I don't wanna pretend that I don't love you. I don't wanna pretend that your kiss don't drive me wild. I want you to know I'm thinking of you, and I want this whole world to know. I don't wanna pretend. You stole my heart, but you can take it. It's all yours, I'm not even gonna fake it. I want everyone to see me with you, so throw your arms around me, baby. I love what you do, and I don't want that I don't love you. I don't wanna pretend that your kiss don't drive me wild. I don't want you to know I'm thinking of you. And I want this whole world to know. I don't wanna pretend. No, 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 no. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, yeah. It's all over now. There's no turning back. You've got me wrapped around your finger just like that. And I'm loving every second of this fantasy. So make my dreams come true and come home with me. I don't wanna pretend I don't love you. I don't wanna pretend that your kiss don't drive me wild. I want you to know I'm thinking of you. And I want this whole world to know. I don't wanna pretend, babe, that I don't love you. I don't wanna pretend that your kiss don't drive me wild. And I want you to know, no, I'm thinking of you. And I want this whole world to know. I don't wanna pretend, no, baby. I don't wanna pretend, no. I don't wanna pretend, babe. I don't wanna pretend. I just want this whole world to know. I don't wanna pretend. Whew. All right, let's have a drink. Cheers. So if you're just tuning in, I made a Beer-rita this week, and I have to say that this might be one of my favorite things that I've made so far. It is quite tasty. And I have a lot of leftover margarita mix, so I'm probably going to be making a few of those this week. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying earlier, I almost didn't do the show tonight just because it's been a ridiculous week. Like when I sat down to do this and hit start, it kind of felt like it had been almost 2 weeks since I did it. I was like, how do I even do this? It's been forever. And I'm like, no, it's been 7 days because I do this every Friday. And it just felt like so out of touch. And it was just weird. It's been a very intense week, I think, between coronavirus and protests and a lot of the unrest that's going on. It's been heavy for everybody. And then on a personal note, I've just been like jam-packed, super busy. And so it's just like I barely sat down. Like on Instagram, I didn't frame it very well. You can see that I'm in like a nice shirt and running shorts. So clearly I'm not like super prepared. But yeah, then of course, par for the course, I go to log in, I have Facebook all set up, and then it crashes on me. So the point is we're here and we're playing songs and we're drinking a drink and enjoying our Friday together. So I'm glad that you guys are here, and I'm glad that I came through and did it. And of course, Facebook, the comments aren't working. I'm not seeing them right now. Super bummed. I tried it. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to have to troubleshoot this week. But I am going to give away a t-shirt this week. So if you would like to be entered to win a t-shirt, leave a comment and I will do a random drawing at the end of the day, and I will send it to you with love wherever you are. Because why not? Why not? I've got these t-shirts. You need to wear t-shirts, so let's just put the 2 and 2 together. So one of the things this week being crazy, I didn't put up a poll for my cover song artist this week. I just totally spaced it. And then Tuesday on Blackout Day, I didn't feel like it was appropriate for me to post a social media post with something like that. And so I kind of abstained from social media that day and instead sent love towards some of our, I've sent love towards Dominique Christina, who's a Black author, and she is amazing. She's a poet. And so I chose to share her work on that day instead of my work. So I'm just going to play covers that I like today because I didn't do a poll. And so I'm sorry you guys didn't get input, but hopefully I can play some songs that you guys like. And I'm going to start off with a Talking Heads song. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me around. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. I guess I must be having fun. The less we say about it, the better. Make it up as we go along. Feet on the ground, head in the sky. It's alright, I know nothing's wrong. Hi-oh, I got plenty of time. Hi-oh, you got light in your eyes. You're standing here beside me. I love the passing of time. Never for money, always for love. Cover up and say goodnight. Say goodnight. Home is where I want to be, but I guess I'm already there. I come home, she lifted up her wings. I guess that this must be the place. I can't tell one from another. Did I find you or you find me? There was a time before you were born. Someone asked, this is where I'll be, where I'll be. Hi-oh, we drift in and out. Hi-oh, singing to my mouth. And of all these kinds of people, you've got a face with a view. Eyes that light up, eyes look through you. Cover up the blank spots, hit me on the head. Cool. Cheers, y'all. Oh. Alrighty. So coronavirus is this thing, right, that's shut down everybody's lives. And as a musician, it's been really tough to figure out what to do with myself, hence awkward live shows every Friday. It's pretty much the only thing I have to look forward to right now. So that's why I'm really glad you guys show up to this thing, because otherwise it would be a lonely time in my kitchen. But one of the things, it's been kind of a weird time of trying to figure out, like, what do I do next? Do I try to book shows in the fall? Do I try to book shows next year? What's going on? Who knows what's going to happen? So one of the things I'm going to try and do with my idle time is I'm going to try and make a record. I'm not going to try and make a record. I'm going to make a record. Let's be assertive about that. So it's been my EP came out last year, and I guess the first single came out in 2018. And when I made that EP, I had already written all those songs, and so throughout the process of making it, I was writing more songs, and that whole year of releasing it, I was writing more songs, and I'm still writing songs. And so I have all these new songs that I've been playing out at shows, and I've been playing on this live stream, and they don't live anywhere. You can't get them anywhere. And so I think it's time that I'm going to make a new record, and I'm going to record all these songs and give them a place to live. So I'm at the very, very infant stages of making a new CD. And a CD, an album, a record, however you want to say it. But yeah, so this is kind of just the early stages, and you get to be part of that. So if you are interested in following me on that journey, I'm going to start being really way more proactive with like my staying in touch with people outside of Facebook and live streaming. So if you want to stay in touch and follow that journey, you can sign up for my email list. And I'm trying to figure out like cool exclusive things to give people, like, you know, behind the scenes, or the very first track, you know, when it comes out, or if you want to hear like a really rough cut demo on one of these songs, like I'll send it to you. Anyway, so go ahead and sign up if that's something that interests you. Otherwise, I will be, I'm sure, posting about it as it goes on. But I love making it more of a dialogue and like a interactive experience, so I can kind of figure out like what kind of things people want to hear, because I'm not making it for myself. I'm making it to share with people. And so what kind of things do you want to hear? What songs should go on the record? I don't know, we're at the very beginning. So that's what's going to happen next. That being said, I'm going to play you a song that I'm considering putting on the record whenever this happens. This song is called Comfort in the Chaos. Mortgage is overdue. I'm praying that check goes through. 2 days off, 10 days on. I'm ragged as the day is long. So I reach out for your hand, searching for a steady place to land. When my heart is aching, knees are shaking, I'm barely hanging on. When your hand meets mine, I know I'll find comfort in the chaos every time. Gunshots tearing through the news. Our world is sick, broken, abused. I'm faced with a new kind of fear. How long till it happens here? So I reach out for your hand, searching for a steady place to land. My heart is aching, knees are shaking, I'm barely hanging on. Your hand meets mine, I know I'll find comfort in the chaos every time. Some days I'm down on my knees, my face shoved down in the dirt, and I'm howling in my anger. They're laughing at me every time I fall. So I reach out for your hand, searching for a steady place to land. My heart is aching, knees are shaking, I'm barely hanging on. Your hand meets mine, I know I'll find comfort in the chaos time. Comfort the chaos every time. There you go. It's funny, I've been talking to a lot of musicians lately about the whole live streaming thing, and nobody has gotten used to the silence after a song ends. And someone was commenting the other day that at least it's better than if you were at a live show and nobody clapped at the end of the song and it was silent and you could see that nobody was clapping. That hurts right there. But right now I'm just going to assume that you're all going wild and just like cheering like crazy and like crying maybe. Maybe some of you are crying. I'd like to think that that's what's happening on the other side of the screen somewhere. Maybe. One can dream. A girl can dream. All right, I'm going to play one of my, since I didn't do my Instagram or my Facebook poll or Instagram poll on cover artists this weekend. Joey, thank you so much. I'm just going to play covers that I really like because I did not have my life together this week in that manner. So I'm going to play a song by The Cure that I've been playing for years. It's one of my favorites to play. And a lot of people have covered this song, including myself. So this is Love Song. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am fun again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am home again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words you say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am clean again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I am free again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words you say, I will always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. 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 I'll always love you. All right, there is The Cure. Awesome. I love playing that song. I think I learned that probably 5-6 years ago, and I still just keep playing it in my set list whenever I'm playing cover shows or just thinking around the campfire. It's one of my favorites. So leave in the comments what you're drinking today. Today we made Beer-ritas, quite tasty and refreshing if I do say so myself. I might get diabetes from drinking it, but that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm kind of switching back and forth between some covers and some originals. I think I'm going to play a rather new-ish song. So I wrote this song in February when I was on tour in Texas. For my tour, it was kind of the first big tour that I'd really done. It was, I think, 12 dates throughout Texas. I think I put over 1,500 miles in my rental car, which was a smart car, which I don't recommend for a touring musician. It was incredibly economical. It cost about $8 to $11 to fill up the tank, which was kind of nice. However, it was a little tough for the long hauls, and I kind of planned things poorly. If you're from Texas or have been there, I put some shows next to each other that really shouldn't have been. I had a lot of driving to do, so I had to go from Dallas to Austin and to Wimberley in one day. It was a terrible plan. But anyway, that gave me lots of time to sit alone in my car and hum melodies and put lyrics together and kind of come up with some ditties. And so this is one of them. The song is called Can't Quit Loving You. And since I was in Texas, it's kind of like a kind of pop country song-ish kind of feel. So this happened in my smart car. Hold on, I forgot how it went. Okay. I wish I'd had a warning that first night when we met. Your captivating smile came with strings attached. 'Cause you hardly ever listen. You leave your dirty shirts on the floor. You watch our show without me. You never shut the bathroom door. Just when I've had enough, you make me want some more. And I hate the way you make me laugh when I want to stay mad. And I hate every time I leave, I turn around and come right back. And I hate every stupid fight. I hate when I'm wrong and I know you're right. And baby, I hate that I just can't quit loving you. You know the limits of my temper, but you toe the line just for kicks. When my better judgment tells me to call it quits, you wipe away my memory with a well-timed kiss. 'Cause I hate the way you make me laugh when I want to stay mad. And I hate every time I leave, I turn around and come right back. And I hate every stupid fight. I hate when I'm wrong and I know you're right. And baby, I hate that I just can't quit loving you. Gave up drinking on Sundays, and I stopped biting my nails. I don't swear like I used to, but I'm still in love with you. Ooh. turn around and come right back. And I hate every stupid fight. I hate when I'm wrong and I know you're right. Baby, I hate that I just can't quit loving you. Yeah. Baby, I hate that I just can't quit loving you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that key change got me. Can do some quick math in my brain and adjust for that key change, but there you go. So that song, the reason I say it's new is because I wrote it in February and then I kind of put it away for a while thinking it needed work, and then I pulled it out a couple weeks ago and I was like, oh, I kind of like this song, and it might still need some work, but it's fun to play. So I kind of figured I'm gonna brush the dust off of it and start playing it out, because that's a good way to. I've gotten advice where you shouldn't play a song if it's not finished out in public. And then I've also gotten advice where like play your songs while they're fresh and kind of work out the kinks. So it's kind of in between of like, that's probably the third or fourth draft that you're hearing. But at the same time, I'm still working out the kinks and it may or may not be finished. It might still have another round or two of edits depending on, you know, what I'm feeling, or if someone gives me some really good feedback, I could employ that feedback. So that's kind of the way that I approach songs, if they're done or not. You never know. It's a total crapshoot as far as I'm concerned. I saw on Instagram that was Melissa on from Economo Walk. Are there still some people on from Economo Walk? If you're there, put up a little comment, because I am getting Instagram comments, and yeah, let me know if you guys are still logged in. In the meantime, I'm going to play a song. I don't know if this is going to go on my next album or not, so this is kind of up to you guys to tell me. I've had a lot of requests for this song to get recorded. My dog is barking at me. It's fine. Patty, no. Anyway, but I don't know if I want to put it on the record or not, or maybe just release it as a single, or I don't know what to do with this song, because I wrote it as a joke, and now it's trailing me everywhere I go. So it's actually very helpful. People always remember who I am because I'm the girl who wrote the bartender song. So I'm known as that. And that's kind of the joke of this whole show, is that I'm not a very good bartender. I'm just making this stuff up as I go. And yeah, but I'm gonna play a song called Good Bartender. I'm not trained at all. I have no clue what I'm doing. I look at recipes and usually skip a step or two, but it's fine. Anyway, the song is called Good Bartender. You can tell me if it belongs on a record or belongs in the garbage. You tell me which one. Oh, what's this screen? Hold on. Something popped up. We're back. Okay. Come on in, friend, and have a seat. It's Wednesday night. We got half off wings. The big game on all of the TVs. Well, this ain't my real job, it just pays the bills. I'm a singer-songwriter chasing a record deal. Can I get you some ranch or blue cheese? Before you ask me for a drink, there's something you should know. Just don't get your hopes up if you want a mojito. 'Cause I'm a good bartender. All you need is a pint of draft or whiskey neat, and I can crack a tall boy lightning quick. But if you want that apple teeny or a round of Jaeger bombs, it'll serve you to remember that I'm a good bartender, but I'm better at writing songs. Say that you're from out of town, running away from a marriage gone south, moving to Cabo with your new girlfriend. She's a yoga instructor and she's 28.
Man, that Instagram filter sure makes your skin look great. I'm sure your grown adult children in their 30s are totally gonna understand. Before you go any farther and ask for my advice, just let me get some paper and a pen so I can write. 'Cause I'm a good bartender. All you need is a pint of draft or a whiskey neat, and I can crack a tall boy lightning quick. But if you tell me all your problems, like your issues with your mom, it'll serve you to remember that I'm a good bartender. But I'm better at writing songs. Well, I can call you a cab if you get too drunk to drive. I know a couple dirty jokes you might like. I can even tell you where to buy some good weed in this town. But if you start a fight, I reserve the right to have your sorry ass thrown out. 'Cause I'm a good bartender. All you need is a pint of draft or whiskey neat, and I can crack a tall boy lightning quick. But if you hear me on the radio, then I told you all along that I'm a good bartender. Well, I'm just an okay bartender. And I'm better at writing songs. Usually at the end of the song I say, go tip your bartenders, folks, but right now that might be you. So, give yourself a pat on the back. Woo! All right. Is that album worthy? I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, cheers, y'all, to mediocre bartending skills. This Beer-rita is quite tasty. Is it raining outside? I hope not. My dog is out there just being sad. We'll see. One of the things I've been doing all week long is laying concrete on my new patio that I'm building by hand. So that's one of the reasons why I'm completely unprepared for this week's show. Amongst other things, I went, back to work. Heber City's opening up to, I think we're in the yellow, almost to the green phase for coronavirus shenanigans. And so life is almost back to normal. Been busy. So, I kind of just threw some things together today. I'm like, you know what? I like beer. I have beer. So I'm going to make a cocktail with beer. That's what we got today. Anyway, I've got a couple more songs. What time is it? We got some time, right? We got like at least 2 songs left, if not 3. I'm gonna play one of my. I've just been picking favorite covers since I didn't make any plans this week and I didn't have the poll on Facebook. So I've just been picking songs that I like. So I hope that you guys like them as well. The song is by the Turnpike Troubadours, and I just really like this song. I don't really have any fancy stories behind why I picked it or why I learned it. I just really enjoy it, and it's fun to play, and I like that band. So here you go. This is called Diamonds and Gasoline. Hey Ned, how are you? Blame it on the season. Ain't no kind of reason, babe, why I come and go. I had a lover, she felt as good as trees. You can tell her if it's pleasing, you can tell the wind blows. I would buy for you a diamond or myself some gasoline. If I can't afford you, darling, then I can't afford to dream. Is it time I should be moving? Is it time to settle down? Oh, will I sit still, or will I feel the wheels spinning round? I ain't the brightest bird who ever flew. I'm just someone you knew. I'm just a road you traveled on. And all the colors, they shine, fade away, just like New Year's Day. Yeah, they're here and then they're gone. I would buy for you a diamond or myself some gasoline. I can't afford you, darling, then I can't afford to dream. Is it time I should be moving? Is it time to settle down? Oh, will I sit still? Will I feel the wheels spinning round? Power might go out in the middle of my show. That's interesting. That might be first. Lord, I love you. I wish you only knew. I wish you had a clue. I wish you had a clue, you know. But I'm stuck here in Tulsa with these Oklahoma blues and a pair of concrete shoes that got me feeling pretty low. I would buy for you a diamond or myself some gasoline. If I can't afford you, darling, then I can't afford to dream. Is it time I should be moving? Is it time to settle down? Oh, will I sit still, or will I feel the wheels spinning round? Will I sit still, or will I feel the wheels spinning? Well, that was interesting. The power could go out, which I was thinking about it mid-song, like, what happens if the power goes out? Then I'm going to lose my Wi-Fi, so I'm going to lose Facebook. But Instagram will be going strong. Ooh, it's getting gloomy out there. Yeah, so if you're just joining or if you're tuned in, I'm going to give away a free t-shirt today. As anybody who leaves a comment basically is entered to win. If you don't want to win a t-shirt, or maybe you already have one, I kind of already know the people who have them because this is a one-man show over here doing everything, so I know who does not have a t-shirt. But if you're really stoked about winning a t-shirt, like, leave comments, and emojis are appreciated. But yeah, so I'm gonna give one away. This is a t-shirt right here for Instagram. There it is. This isn't the t-shirt. I'll get you like your size. Don't worry. I have a bunch of sizes. But this is art. I'm super excited about the art because my friend Anna from the Hex Press Printing in Salt Lake hand carved the art. And she and I kind of came up with the design together. She's the brains behind the operation, and I was just like, I like that. I don't like that. I like that. But she put it together, and then she does all this on a wood block, or I guess rubber block, and then she prints them. So it's all handmade. So each one's kind of like, they might have little quirks to them because they're handmade. But I just think it's super cool that she's also a one-man operation, female artist out of Salt Lake City, just doing awesome work. I love pretty much everything she makes. So if you like her work, and you don't want a t-shirt, but you want to get something from her, she has an Etsy store for the Hex Press Printing. Look her up. She's fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to power through a couple more songs. I'm probably going to lose Instagram here in a minute.
and the power might go out. I don't know what's going to happen. So I do want to say one more thing while you guys are still here is I'm going to be on Americana Highway's Facebook page in a couple weeks on June 17th at 5:45 Mountain Time, 6:45 Central Time. So I'm going to be doing a live show from their Facebook page, which I'm super excited about. I will be posting about it. I'll put it in my events page and stuff, but I figured I'd tell you guys because that's like one of the only things I have going on to look forward to on the calendar. So let's talk about it. Anyway, I'm going to play a couple more songs before the power goes out and this thing is over. So this is, I do that too, and this is on my first EP. If you want me to hold you in the dark, I'd be there, honey, until I heard the morning lark. If you want me just to love you, oh, baby, I do that too. If you asked me for nothing but the truth, these lips would never falter or let a false word pass on through. If you asked me just to love you, whoa, baby, I do that too. The whole damn world could be knocking at my door, while a whisper from your lips is loud and clear. Nothing could take me away, not a freight train or a hurricane, not as long as you hold me near. If you need me to stay always by your side, I'd be there, honey, like the shore to your tide. If you need me just to love you, whoa, baby, I'd do that too. Yeah, if you need me just to love you, whoa, baby, I do that too. Whew. All right, I think we're holding off on the weather for a minute. I don't know. I thought about something else to say while I was playing that song, and now I can't remember what it was. So I'm just gonna toast to you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Seriously, I see the numbers like fluctuate. They go, people are tuning in and tuning out, which is totally fine. It's a Friday night. I think there's a lot of people who share this time slot with me. And so I'm kind of considering switching it to another day or another time. I'm going to post about that, and I'll poll you guys if you have any feedback. If I'm thinking maybe Thursdays at 5, if you feel pretty good about that, let me know. I'm just thinking with everything starting to open back up, people kind of want to go out and do things and not sit at home and watch Facebook on a Friday night. So let me know if you have any strong or moderate opinions about days and times for this show. Maybe we have Sunday morning
margaritas or Bloody Marys or something. We'll see. I'm going to do one more song, and I'm probably going to lose Instagram in the middle of it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Sign up for my email list if you're feeling like it. I'm going to try and get a lot better at sending out cool stuff to my email list, some behind-the-scenes stuff and some early cuts of songs that are being written to me behind the scenes of a newly written song. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, leave a comment and you could win a fancy Alicia Stockman t-shirt to impress your friends. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys with a song called The Porterhouse. This was the very first single I ever released under my own name that I had written and, released as Alicia Stockman. I did an EP. I'm not going to tell you this. I'll tell you this. I did an EP with my band in like 2014. So maybe if you do some digging, you could find it on the internet somewhere. But this was and I did it as my band. And so this was the first song I ever released just as me, with the help of a great band. But anyway, this is called The Porterhouse. Thank you guys for being here tonight, and we will see you guys around. And take care, everybody, and stay safe out there. Head on down to the Porterhouse. Pints of plain for your worries and doubts. You never know what you might find. On Monday nights, there's music at night. Pat the barman is there tonight. And he's the one with the gentle eyes. He's slinging ciders in a green tweed vest. If you see him, will you stand my best? And it's not too busy behind the bar, and there happens to be a vacant guitar. Pat's golden voice will fill up the room with a Christy Moore or a Johnny Cash tune. So head on down to the Porterhouse. Pints of plain for your worries and doubts. You never know what you might find. On Monday nights, there's music at night. Don't be afraid if you know the song. To close your eyes and sing along. Try to recall who taught it to you. Gray memory suddenly new. 'Cause you won't be alone in your reverie. In a country that seems to remember its grief. From the cliffs of Dooney to the streets of Nashville. A song is a song and it does what it will. So head on down to the Porterhouse. Pints of plain for your worries and doubts. You never know what you might find. Monday nights, there's music at night. La-dee-di-di-di-di. 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 plane for your worries and your doubts. You never know what you might find. Monday nights, there's music at 9. Thank you guys for being here and making my Friday that much better. I'll see you guys soon. We'll stay in touch. Have a great weekend.